So what you liked first?
All the cases were great. They showed several different aspects of therapeutic endoscopy, and also the fact that we talked about this point that you kind of start something and then you feel like you're out of your comfort zone, and several times through each of those cases there was a change in the way that it was that made you have to think about it, and I think having a framework, deconstructing it, has left me clearer in my mind about how I'm going to move forward with this. I guess that's also my sort of one thing, my learning point to take.
Your take. Xander, yourself?
Multitasking. Not holding a scope myself, but I always enjoy watching teaching. It always uncovers problems or bad habits or issues that I'm struggling with.
Maybe comment, and maybe a few comments from you on the training and what was good. It's a very interesting dynamic, isn't it?
It is an interesting dynamic. Sometimes I'm not so susceptible to it, but sometimes it can be a bit much for the trainee having the hands-on training. But I don't think it was a problem today. Maybe not agreeing, but maybe.
But I think we can acknowledge here the input of the other faculty, particularly Lobke, because Lobke, what does Lobke bring to the table? A totally different attitude to me, and I think that you have had the feedback of both of us today. Sometimes Lobke's approach is the right one, sometimes mine is. But what is very useful for you guys is that there is no one perfect way to do these procedures. And so having multiple people put input into your training is, and the views of the other people on the course, I think that's a nice thing to have at the time you're doing it.
It's actually the one that I saw from Sam, which was very nicely done, but it's not easy in retro. So it's things that we can take home from that. Trying to get your positioning right, and as you said at the end, it might be something that once you get used to it, trying to do it more in retro, also clip closure, things that we can mind, or that I can mind more, or try to do more.
Do you think sometimes that there's an important thing in seeing what's possible to drive you to be able to do something? That was something that I really had when I started in Westmead. I had no idea what was possible.
The importance of the position of the patient and where your polyp is.
To see this from a trainer's perspective, because I still am very uncomfortable when I need to train in EMR. I need to always hold myself from, and I do that, but that results in an increased heart rate often. Not even want to take over. So I think for me, to try to explain decisions I would take, and try to bring them over in a language that